Hey everyone, here we are. We're going to do another unboxing video, and today we are unboxing the Rebel Ski Speeder. And this is what it looks like, and if you have seen any of the promotional trailers for The Last Jedi, you'll recognize this vehicle. It was actually featured in the first trailer they released, and when you see them in the trailer, you'll notice there's this big plume, and you can kind of see it on the box here and here, of red dust and dirt being thrown up behind the vehicle. And everyone's kind of online, I noticed, trying to kind of figure out what that was. And on the back of the box here, they have a little description of the vehicle, and I'll read that to you real quick. An older design predating those of the Rebel Alliance. These low-altitude, high-power ski speeders use a stabilizing strut to keep balance when zipping across alien terrain. So what this is basically a very high-powered speeder and low-altitude speeder. And it has to have a strut on the ground to keep itself balanced. And looking at the picture, I know it's kind of hard to tell from this angle. It's on the back of the box. It's very similar to a B-wing in design, but it is not a B-wing. It is for low altitude only. So that means it's like a speeder bike or a snow speeder. It's going to stay low to the ground. And I mean, I was kind of curious about that myself. Why is this big plume of dirt being thrown up? And that's why, because it has to have a ski on the ground. So let's get in here and look at this thing. I'm kind of curious myself what's going on with this guy. So here we go. And I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty big vehicle. And it does come with a Poe Dameron action figure as well. So last look at the box. Let's get it out of here. And very cool. So the first thing I'm noticing is Poe Dameron. Comes with a little headgear and with a microphone and headset. And a little blaster pistol. He has a usable holster, and the other thing you're going to notice is he's out of his X-Wing jumpsuit. He's in a leather jacket and pants. It's very Han Solo-like. So let's get him out of here and check this out. Alright, there's a little headgear and a little pistol. Okay, and he has a holster that he can holster the gun. Always love that. And of course, the little headgear with a mic and earpiece. So he's got a headset to communicate with the other rebels. Alright, very cool. And got the Resistance emblem on the shoulder. Alright, here's what it looks like so far in the box. We're going to get this thing out of here. Alright. How are you stuck in here, fella? Okay. Well, the first thing I'm pulling out is 2 projectiles or missiles. And okay, wow. Okay. So what I think I'm seeing here is the stabilizing strut, maybe. So I guess what they're kind of trying to get across here is, and this is what I just pulled out of the package, is that the Resistance is going to be using older technology. So this is an old ship, old technology. So I guess they're trying to say the Resistance is at a disadvantage compared to the First Order. And this thing is tied in here. Okay, and this is what I just pulled out of here. This is what I believe is the stabilizing strut. And this is the other wing, or flap, what we have here. And I think that is everything out of the box. Yep. Box is clean. Light is green, box is clean. Okay, so it looks like you install the wing this way. And no, I'm not reading the instructions. Alright, there we go. It's in. And yeah, I am going to read the instructions for this last piece because I don't have any idea where it goes. Okay. there's some kind of trigger here, and I don't know what that's for. I'll read the instructions later when we get this thing in the toy studio. We're just looking at it out of the box now, but here you go. And what you have here in this side, it looks like the pilot compartment, and it is appear to be an open cockpit. And I think if you, oops, I dropped his headgear. We'll deal with that later. I think if you look in the trailer as well, there is a shot of Poe actually in the cockpit of this thing. But it's hard to tell what vehicle it is because they're only showing you the cockpit. So let's see here. I'm trying to see if the canopy on the cockpit closes. No, it does not. Okay, so I'm trying to get Poe in here real quick. Okay. And it's just weird because his head is above the canopy of the cockpit. I thought he would sit lower. So, all right. Okay, and here's the other thing. Okay, I'm wondering what this trigger is. Of course, it's the trigger for the missiles. So the missiles load right into the front here. Double barrel, love it. Let's see. Awesome. So now I can see why they're flying these things at these enormous walkers. I don't know if you guys can see, I got the poster behind me here of the First Order's walkers, but if they're shooting double barrel missiles at the same time, it's quite a punch. Nice. All right. Love it. Okay. And so then what you have on the bottom here is actually a little handle with a trigger on it. And this is the little ski strut that is kicking up the dirt. It is spring loaded. So as you're flying across the dirt, it would drag like that. Okay. And then on the other side is just another wing that I guess balances the craft, and you have two giant blaster cannons there and a tail fin that doesn't really move, but it looks cool. But there it is, everyone, out of the box, the Resistance Ski Speeder. And the reason they're calling it the Ski Speeder is because of this little guy right here. It skis across the surface of the planet. All right, everyone, there he is. Thanks for watching.